Hey everybody, it's Jeff from VW Bricks back again, talking about my next modular building. This building is a 16 by 32 building and used to be right here on my wall. It's my first smaller module in my town, and it was made as a corner unit. And it's small because of the function that the building serves. It's a coffee shop, and this one happens to be a Starbricks coffee shop. So why don't we quickly jump into the pictures and we'll talk about the history of this building. So this is the beginning, believe it or not, of my Starbricks. At this point, I'm not even sure if I knew it would be a coffee shop. Um, but I had pretty much thrown this idea together fairly quickly with the structure. This was done on December 29th of 2015. Obviously, I did know it was a coffee shop because in the descriptions I wrote a small coffee store. I didn't know it was going to be Starbucks at this point, or Starbricks at this point. So let's look at the next picture and see what's happened. Now, I can tell you right now the building definitely did change in design somewhat. So this is just another angle of that same design while it's on my street. So we'll go to the next picture. And just another angle. This building's at the corner of Mock Place, and I forget what the other street's called. So, as I was building it, I realized, no, you know what? I want to go for an actual Starbucks shop, but I want to call it Starbricks. So, I decided to start rebuilding it, and I had my computer monitor showing here with an actual Starbucks coffee shop just for the coloring. And that's what I went for. That's what was my inspiration. So basically the base color of the building stayed the same, but I changed the upper area in here to match that. So, and apparently I finished it right fairly quickly. So once I had the idea, it was fairly easy to do. I mean, these were all taken on the same day pretty much, um, which doesn't seem accurate because I've already got it stickered and everything. But anyway, we'll come back to that. There might be some more progress shots. So basically, a dark orange base, tan level, tan the next level, and then above that is brown and dark tan up to the top. So here's a side shot, and I printed a label. I printed on clear, like a clear label, the Starbucks coffee logo for both sides. I also added this dark red border at the bottom to basically give the building a little bit of an accent color at the bottom. And it went wrapped around. And also I had these little flower areas or just curb areas just around the windows for a bit of a fancy design. Here's another shot of the building. This you can also see that there was a backside to this one as well. Again, track length or track side building. I tried to put windows on that side. So it is a corner unit, but it also has a back to it, like it's right up along the edge of the base plate. Now, that being said, this one also sticks out up over the base plate with this this awning, and these plate these plate ledges here are one brick over as well. So on the back of the building, I'll show you that can cause a bit of a problem. But anyway, and just ignore this building because we'll talk about that one next because we need some competition. Let's jump into the actual build camera and look at the building in its entirety. So as you can see, it looks pretty much the same as it did. It's just nothing around it. So we have the Starbucks logo, as I was saying. We have the dark red, or the dark, sorry, it's actually a brown. I thought it was dark red in the picture. We have the brown going around the side of the building. And as you can see on the back of the building, there's a black area here, which is where another building would jut up against this. And this detail went all the way along to the edge. So there's a specific building that has to fit here because I did this wraparound design. Now again, I also did this so that anybody taking photos of the building from the backside or of the train layout from the backside wouldn't get some ugly colors. You can also see I did this as well to save on brick. Instead of running all the bricks across here, I just kind of structured it so that it had minimal overlapping or minimal areas of good brick that were being used, if you know what I mean. So if the building line is here, which it looks like it was, well, maybe here, I was only really losing about a row of bricks or so on top. So this building I actually did design to be multi-leveled. So I'll show you this, and these are actually panels. I wanted to use something big since I was streaming a sticker across. So I used panels, and as you can see from the back, some of the panels I have here are the ancient Egyptian ones. Actually, a lot of them are. Because I don't use those, I don't have any of the Adventurers MOCs built. So I use those, which have stickers on the inside, um, just to give less of a surface to, or less pieces that I'd actually have to stick the sticker onto. There is no detail inside of this one, although I always did want to actually build a coffee shop inside. I had never actually gotten to it. And like some of my other modules, this one, Modulars, and some of the Lego actual modulars, this one is segmented into individual levels. Sometimes my designs, sometimes when I'm building stuff, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work well to actually have an individual module each level. So sometimes I do have to build it as one piece. But when I can get away with it, I will. So, and then we have our dark roof as well on top. So this module is fairly basic. First one I've actually labeled as with an actual name. And again, just for the humor, I usually have a couple of people in front with some coffee going. We do have a guy here with a Timmy logo, which is kind of humorous because the Tim Hortons is on the other side, and we call that Timmy's, and that's another joke for my Tim Hortons model that we'll talk about next time. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it, and I'll drop this one in as soon as I can.